people say, "Oh, why just get over it?" Like this guy has a family, and for him to, and he's working his butt off at cons, and I see him at these cons. He's constantly changing the pictures, trying to get people to get his autograph so he can get more money. And the other stuff, like we talk about, like the gossip, like the legal thing with ASJ or the other issues with Walter. Those issues, those issues are between fans. But the fact that Francis, without proof, would go out and say that Walter just came up to JDF because JDF was giving free autographs, and Walter was somehow jealous.
Okay. All right, Brent.
That's why I come up here, not because I have some beef. So Sean and all these.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Finish it up.
And for people like Sean to say that you need to get over, like I don't go on here and talk about JD, like bring it up. I mean, but the thing is, what Francis said about Walt, that meeting or that con in Cincinnati, that's very I don't want to say it's slander, because it's not slander, but it's kind of like Walter is at a con every week. Okay. And for her to say that affects his income, and it is not right for her to say that without proof.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna get Francis up, and then we got to answer these goddamn questions people want to know about you. All right, Francis.
Gotta be quick because the baby's next to me. But I still don't get what I said wrong, other than that they argued over free autographs, which is the truth. They argued over free autographs. There was an argument that doesn't take anything from Walter. Just the same way Austin's legal problems don't take anything off from the character. The character is the character. I don't care about anything else. Now, you want to talk all this stuff. Tui was your favorite. But let me tell you a Tui story that Jason told me, and like literally broke my heart because it's really sad. So when everyone left, they went to the peace conference. Jason said that at some point they went out to celebrate a deal or a movie, something like that, with Haim Saban and them. And he's like, well, we went to this restaurant and, I'm here, like we're celebrating. And I look up to my server, and my server was Tui. And he's like that he was so mortified, and he felt so bad that he was like, he couldn't even see her. He had to leave. He asked Haim Saban to leave the restaurant so that Tui wouldn't be their server. So this all goes back to Haim Saban not knowing his staff, not knowing his actors. Like, it really broke his heart, and he couldn't even attend her funeral. He was so hurt from her death. His brother had just died in April. Then Tui died in September. So what? 5 months after his brother's death. So it's not that he disrespected and didn't care about his colleagues. He did. It was just and like, you know what I mean? If I have to choose between colleagues and my family eating, my family's eating. Unfortunately, that's what's gonna happen. So he valued his people, but there are people that, things happen. They're a dysfunctional family. They go up and down. They could be good one day and bad another. I know him and Walter. That was in 2014. That argument. They made peace with themselves. Obviously, there's a video of them hugging. There was, people fight and people get back together, and that's life. It's not like you shouldn't dwell on something that happened in 2014, or that's over. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to put them in the screen. That it's things that are over almost 20 years ago. 10 years ago. That's all I had to say.
All right. Thank you, Francis. All right, that was great. She cleared some things up.